Hi everyone, welcome back. I just drug up another truck here and we're going to mess with it this morning and see if we can't get it to start. Hopefully it won't be that bad. It's been sitting since 2003, so it's been sitting 22 years in a building. But I'll get you turned around and show you the truck. We'll look at it and then we'll try and get it to crank. All right, there he is. It's not a bad looking truck. It's not really beat up or nothing. Got a little mark in the door there, but other than that, started moving stuff around, and I said I probably ought to make a little video. That crap was all sitting in the cab, and bed of it's full of shit. It's just been the whole sold service truck. Guy took a lot of went through the stuff and took a lot of the tools and stuff out of it he wanted when we was there. But pretty decent truck on the inside. Dash ain't busted out of it. Seat ain't tore up. 4-wheel drive. Says it's got 123,000 on it. I had to set the phone down there for a minute. Got an IDI 7.3 in it. I haven't really even looked the truck over much. When I bought it, you couldn't even really see it. It was in the shed on the side, and it sat there with the hood up like this, and there wasn't a wall here, so the sun going through it. You can see the sun's done some work on the plastic. When I hit the brake, when we unloaded it here, it hit the floorboard, so we had to put a new master cylinder on it, which we was gonna have to do regardless because the tank's busted. But I haven't looked at anything. I guess we can see what the oil looks like. Looks like it's got some moisture in it. Some dirty stuff. Definitely needs to be changed. I think it's got a little bit of moisture in it. But I don't know. I ain't really too concerned about it. We'll change all that when we get it running. But I think I'm gonna just put a battery in it. I'm gonna pull the air filter off, get a rag, put a battery in it, so then it's open in the center there. And I'm gonna just crank it over, spray it with ether, and hopefully we can get it to sear and run. Supposedly it drove into where it was sitting at, and they just quit driving it, but I guess we'll see. But I'll pull that breather off so we can make sure there ain't no nest in there, and get a rag, so then if it tries to run away, we can huff it out. But I'm gonna go find a battery and some ether, and then we'll be back. All right, we got a battery. Put the hot on there. Ain't no spark with the ground, so it's a good thing. Maybe this thing ain't full of nest, hopefully. Well, there actually ain't no nest in it. Alright. I got a rag and some ether. We can't put the battery over here because it's missing the cables and stuff. There's some more of the rest of the sun messing this stuff up. I guess see if it's got any power. If it'd ding or anything.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, see if it'll turn over. clicking over at the solenoid. Well, the solenoid's clicking. I'm gonna go get a screwdriver and a hammer so we can tap on that. And then we may have to rock it some because it's clicking like it's engaging, but the starter ain't turning over. So I guess let me go grab some tools and I'll be right back. All right. I made sure the battery cables was knocked down and crawled under here. And you can see the starter there, if it'd focus. I'm gonna tap on it, and while he's clicking on it, maybe the starter's just a little stuck and we can get it freed up. So, all right. All right. All right. Well, old man thinks that the battery that I put in there may be dead. So I guess we're going to check that before I make sure the battery I put on here is good. And if it is, I'm going to find a socket so we can try and put it on the crank to turn. But I'm going to check the battery first and we'll be back. All right. I got a tool, the socket that fits it. So now we can pull on it. And hopefully it's going to turn so we can just say it's a starter or something like that. But give it a pull and see. Nope. That thing's stuck. That sucks. Yeah, no, it's not moving. It ain't moving at all. Not even a little wiggle. Well, that part sucks. My luck here lately has just not been too swell on stuff that's been sitting, being stuck, because I've been video on that Camaro there on the trailer. That was, supposed to park them in good. It's locked up. There'll be a whole video on it too, but that sucks on this thing being that way, though. I kind of really figured this one was going to be pretty good. Let's take a gander in here where you put all that. Let's see if I can get y'all to see. Well, it's just dark. There ain't. Well, there you go. That don't look good. Not at all. I guess that's the moisture is setting. That's a gear. And the teeth are gone. Well then. I guess we gotta think of what we're gonna do now. I'm going back to the drawing board. Because obviously it got moisture in it. Even though the filter looked okay, and starting to feel like the motor was not okay when it was parked. Like I was told. When we pulled the dipstick, it had that little, I should have known then, where it has a little bit of moisture in it, but it wasn't bad, but it had that anise feel to it. And that's normally never a good sign on a motor. Oh me. Do not think this one's gonna run. We ain't done a whole lot, but put power on it. And we know that because I even put another good battery in it, jumpered the solenoid. It just clicked, and then we just put the wrench on there, and it should have budged or something. And I wish it was a straight gear truck, because then we would drag it and dump the clutch a couple times and hope that that little jar would get something. But I guess you can't make them all run, even though you'd like to. But see, it's just got that, you see that grayy look. Like it's got a little moisture in it, but when you feel it with your fingers, I was just hoping that you know, just the condensation of it, where it's been setting for so long and everything, that was all the problem was. Because I know the guy pretty good that got the truck from, but it's not saying that his boy didn't know it was messed up, and that's why his boy quit driving it. But one thing is, I'm supposed to be picking another one up. It's got the same motor in it, so we may do a swap on this one, because the other one that I'm picking up, they pulled a bed off the back. It was a spreader truck to spread shavings. So I'll probably put that motor in this truck, because this truck I feel like is worth putting a motor in and not just parting out, because it's a pretty decent truck. But I guess that part I have to be determined on it. I was really hoping that we was gonna have a running truck, and then we was gonna work on the brakes and everything on, but with it looking like it does inside that cap, and then the motor not budging at all, and I was pulling on it pretty hard, I think I'm gonna have to mark this one out as the motor ain't no good in it, and that's why it was parked. Even though they say they all run when they park, which I guess they do run until they break, but I guess that's gonna do it on this one. Sorry to y'all that was really hoping this one was gonna be a good running one and we was gonna get it driving again. I don't think this is it for it. I think this is gonna be the end of this video, but I think you'll see it again, and we're gonna swap the motor in it. And I guess if we can't we'll find the motor if the other motor ain't no good. I feel pretty sure the other motor's good though, because I remember him running that truck around. I've never seen this one move, and they just said it was good when it was parked. But you know, that's the reason it's parked probably. But thank y'all for watching. Sorry it was such a short video and we didn't really accomplish nothing, but I guess we'll see you on the next one.